leaving you.
Yo, what the hell? I guess it's just me and you, bro.
And I'm taking Rolo.
What the? This can't be happening right now. What was right? Dude, where's my car?
Screw you!
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Today's like maybe been the worst morning of my entire I'm just trying to get enough money for like 2 breakfast tacos, bro. Can you help me out? What is going on, y'all? Welcome to the video. I know you guys might be worried about me. I'm safe. Everything's okay. I will have breakfast tacos today. But a couple months ago, I made a video about what my game plan would be for being single if for some reason something happened to Julia and I was no longer dating her. So today I wanted to do a video about what would I do if not only I lost Julia, but I lost all of my savings, all of my finances, all of my businesses. What would my plan be to rebuild from zero? And for the purpose of this video, we're gonna say that I also lost all of my friends, my contacts, my networking, because obviously that would be something I could leverage. If I had to start from zero, what would I do? Let's get started. So in this scenario where I just unexpectedly lost everything, I think the first step I would have to take would be to make sure that I don't fall into a deep, dark depression because, you know, I've seen data that shows when someone gets a divorce or they end a long relationship, that can be like one of the hardest things to emotionally bounce back from. And then you combine that with the fact that I'd be losing a lot of money unexpectedly. And you can remember back in 2008 when the markets crashed, there were people straight up jumping off of buildings because they couldn't cope with that. And that's not even to mention my YouTube channel and these businesses that I've spent the last few years building up. They would just be gone. You know, I think when you're in a really dark place like this, there's a big risk that you just don't even feel a purpose to get out of bed. Like, there's no reason for your life. So because of that, there'd be a few things I would just force myself to do every day. First of all, cold showers. I talk about these a lot, but they've been clinically shown to release endorphins, fight against depression. Plus, after a cold shower, like, I wouldn't just fall right back into bed. Then 10 minutes of meditation, man. It's something I haven't done for the last year or two. But the whole point of meditation is to like observe your negative thought patterns so they don't consume you. And obviously that'd be crucial. And third, going to the gym every day, not just for like the physical health benefits so I don't get really out of shape, but it would force me to leave my house. It would also force a certain level of socialization, like you're gonna be around other people. Like, boom, those 3 things, that's my reason to wake up each day. And then beyond that, I'd go for a lot of just walks by myself to make sure I'm not isolating inside, because that's when your negative thoughts get even worse and worse. When I take, you know, when I'm in a really shitty spot right now, I already take a lot of long walks by myself because that's usually when I get that fresh air and I'm able to move past negative bullshit. And honestly, bro, if that's all I was able to do for the first week or 2, I would count that as a win. But then, let's be honest, at that point, like, I need to start making cash or I wouldn't be able to pay rent or eat food. And then for real, I would end up out on the streets begging for taco money. Yanks, bro. Workout complete. I want to tell you something quick. If you ever do catch me out on the street with no shirt on my back, you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm gonna be freshly manscaped. And that's why I decided to partner with Manscaped to be the sponsor of today's video. Look, bro, as a man straight up manscaping is necessary because it brings out maximum muscle definition in your chest and your abs. And when you groom down below the belt, let's just say if you trim the hedges, it makes the tree look bigger. And now is the perfect time to upgrade your manscaping game with the performance package from Manscaped. Or if you've already upgraded your game, it's the perfect time to help a fellow man upgrade his game with the perfect holiday gift. The performance package, of course, comes with the Lawnmower 4.0 razor, the best manscaping tool out there with skin-safe technology, water-resistant for easy cleaning. It even has a built-in LED light so you never miss any hairs. You also get the Weed Whacker, which is going to take care of all of those disgusting nose hairs or ear hairs. Same skin-safe technology, it just works. And another game changer, it also comes with the Shears 2.0 luxury stainless steel nail kit. This thing is dope. And right now you can pick all of this up for an insane deal if you use my coupon code. That's going to get you 20% off plus free shipping internationally. They're also throwing in 2 free gifts, the Manscaped boxer briefs. These are dope, and their travel bag. First link in description to take your manscaping game to the next level, or give the gift of manscaping to somebody else. I told you we were gonna get tacos today, bro. All right, so for the purpose of this, let's say that my rent is paid for the remainder of the month, but I have no other cash saved, right? So it's extremely urgent to get that cash flow. Well, you can always go the route of finding a job that requires no skills. Go work at McDonald's, get hired as a waiter, and go that route, but you're always going to get paid better if you can leverage a skill that you have or learn a new skill. So I'd have to kind of like audit and be like, all right, what skills do I have that could make me a candidate for a job that gets a decent pay? And really there's 2 that come to mind. First of all is, I still am certified as a personal trainer. I might need to take the test to like renew it. I'm also certified with my CSCS as a strength coach. So something I could definitely do is go to like a bougie gym like Equinox or Lifetime, get hired there, and they feed you clients. You have to sell them, but I've done that before, and I could probably get paid 35, 40 an hour. Yes, I'd have to sell people on my training, but that's something I've done before. That's one option. Something else is that I was a software engineer and I wrote code in a previous life. And in Austin, there's a shit ton of software companies here, right? Now, I'd probably have to take like a code course to get some type of certification in the exact language I want to work with, because it's been a while, I've been out of the game, but that's something I could do. And I will say that my brother, who actually had no formal education or experience in coding, he took a course at his local university, and after that, he was hired, and now he's getting paid as a software engineer. So like that's an example of someone learning a skill they didn't have and then immediately leveraging it to get a job that's going to pay above minimum wage by a lot. So the exact plan would be to immediately start applying to the 2 or 3 gyms around here that I want to work for, and that would mean applying online, going in, talking to the training manager, and my plan was to be very persistent and to keep going in and keep talking to them, because, well, that's what worked the first time I got a training job. You got to realize that they're going to want trainers who are very assertive and persistent, because those are the trainers who are going to sell personal training and make them money. And of course, if after a couple weeks this didn't work out, well, then I would go the route of just getting a job as a waiter at one of these restaurants. There's a million restaurants downtown Austin. And then over the next 2 or 3 months, while I was getting cash flow from one of those things, I would go to do a coding course so that I could set myself up for a software job, because that would obviously pay, significantly more than the training or the waiter. But here's the thing. I'm someone who is obsessed with building my own thing, creating my own businesses. So once I had the job locked down, I would be using all of the free time I had outside of that job to get the balls rolling on my next project, my next business. Little brewski, little gainer shake. Beautiful view. Let's talk about, what business I might start in my free time. The first thing that comes to mind is I would just start another YouTube channel, because I fucking love making YouTube videos, right? And for this scenario, let's assume that everybody had selective amnesia and forgot who How to Beast was. So I wouldn't just get followers because you guys remember me. Starting from zero. Still, I really have a passion for making cool videos. If I was starting over though, I wouldn't have the benefit where now a lot of you guys know me and I can talk about big life events and you might be interested. I love y'all, If I was just starting out, I'd have to assume nobody gives a fuck who David De Los Brenes is. When I started this channel, I did a lot of like how-to videos, advice videos, self-improvement for men. I could do that again, but I've done that a lot. Also, the market, you know, for those type of videos has gone down. Teach Him in Fashions, Alpha Him, my views have all gone down. There seems to be a loss of interest there. So I would try to think of like unique concepts that could appeal to anyone. For example, the last video we did, the Tinder experiment, is a good example of that. You don't have to care about me to be interested in that. If you guys have any other good, unique video concept examples, please put them in the thumbnail, the comments. I'm gonna read all the comments in this video. And YouTube's something I could do just for the love of it, and if down the line I built a big audience again and I was able to help me launch some brands, that's awesome. But let's say I didn't go the YouTube route. Well, I'm a big fan of D2C businesses, direct to consumer. You go right on the Edge website, place your order, it comes to you. You know, you cut out the middleman, so to speak. The thing is, if I had no audience, I'd want something unique, right? Because Edge is dope. If you buy Edge, you're gonna see it's the dopest fucking clothing out there for men. We have some of the insanely high like retention and returning customer rates, but that's off topic. The point is, it's a very competitive market. You want to, you know, think of a hole in the market, something that doesn't really exist yet. For example, Manscaped. You know, there was no like really well-known razor just for trimming your body for men. Like that didn't, I mean, it may have existed, but people weren't really aware of it, so they created that. I don't think the owners, the starters of that had some big audience. They just pumped a shit ton of money into paid advertising, or at first they just partnered with some influencers and people started to realize, oh, this is a cool thing. Or my boy Max with his sour strips. Like, there wasn't this cool social media driven candy brand, right? So of course his audience, having that helped him get it off the ground very quickly. But you could argue that someone with no audience could have came up with a similar idea, made some really cool branding and marketing, and then pumped some money into paid advertising, partnered with some influencers, and eventually, you know, reached a similar level. Obviously, I don't have another amazing idea like that I have right now, or if I did, I wouldn't tell you, right? But, you know, probably while I was starting the new YouTube channel, I'd be really keen on trying to identify those opportunities. Hey, you guys got any good business ideas you want to share with Beast Nation? You got one? You got one? This guy, you got one? You look like you got one. Ended the day with some pad thai. Julie was supposed to cook, but
Wasn't I like leaving and now I'm back?
I guess I should just be happy that I didn't lose everything.
And I brought back the dogs.
No, guys, I'm very. If anything, doing this video made me like, I think it's very like grateful. I can't talk. Very grateful for everything that I have. You know what I mean? I could lose everything, and then I'd have to go through all this crazy shit. Luckily, I haven't lost everything. So tonight we're either gonna watch this clickbait show on Netflix or the Wheels of Time on Amazon. Julia, the choice is yours.
I hate choosing. You pick. Pick. Please.
Let's see the Wheels of Time. Low expectations, but let's check it out.
I give it like 8 out of 10. I really like it.
Yeah, we saw 2 episodes. I'm not like obsessed, but I'm down to keep watching. It's rare that we're both down to keep watching something after 2 episodes. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you. Seriously, thank you for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up button. It helps the channel out. If you're new to the channel, you can click subscribe and turn notifications on, because I drop 2 new videos every single week and you don't want to miss them. I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.